happening, my lovely, wonderful people? This Justice Mary Odili just lead a judiciary or whatever coup. You will understand where we are coming from and where we are at the moment. Justice Odili, retired, is a very respected justice of the Supreme Court before her retirement. And right about now, she just did some things that are becoming really evident for all to see, and that is leading to a very very serious situation right now. So my lovely wonderful people, so these things is rather causing very very serious questions around our judiciary system. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The Justice Mary Odili just lead judiciary coup. You know, whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by people and denounced by nations. But it is, but it will go well with those who convict the guilty and reach and bless those who are honest and sincere. It is Proverb 24 to 25. The widely reported outburst of Mary Odili ahead of the questionable verdict of the Presidential Election Tribunal comes away as uncalled for, especially in her status as a supposed carrier of dignity. Her comments were worrisome because, as it turned out, they were an omen of darkness falling on our nation. The following day, an Igbo man says that when a bird cries at night and the baby dies the next morning, it is easy to connect the two incidents. It is easy to despair that Mrs. Odili, chair of the body of benches, retired Justice of the Supreme Court, and former First Lady of Rivers State, mainly flicked a kite and dropped a hint of the verdict by accepting to do that H job. The 71-year-old grandmother does not care a hitch about her post-care career image. She could have been what or who they say. My admiration for the now benched legal icon looks at everything and wonder what she really stands for. Date back to the benches. Her husband was the governor of Rivers State twice, and I was the guest at the governor's house. At no time did we leave Odili without an impression that the governor's wife was uncommonly humble, never allowing attainment to enter her head. This humble spouse would never compete with the governor in the media space. Other governors' wives often operate as though they are the deputy governor of a state, but not Mary Odili. She was steadfast and she knew her position, not allowing anything to get into her head. She humbled herself and served in the state. The Global days were gone, and then came climbing up the judiciary ladder. Despite this rapid rise and comport, professionalism, she comported herself. Yes, Mrs. Odili was the most dignified from the point of view of those watching how she carried herself in public. Perhaps an link into other sides of top justice showed during the conventional injunction restricting anti-grave agencies from harassing a particular ex-governor. She was fingered in the scandal when her husband's Asokoro property was to be viewed by Nigerian police. That particular incident was seen by many as under advantage, especially with as former governor, she was respected and that harassment was stopped immediately. For example, Taraba and Plateau state governors were in prison. Mary, in a common Christian name, especially among Catholics, says we must work to ensure that the right thing is done. She did a lot of good things, but her pronouncement on Tinubu's case, celebrating Tinubu's lawyers before the pronouncement of the Presidential Election Tribunal, has cast a shadow on who she really is and where she lies. And many people are wondering if she has cast a judiciary coup already and she led what happened, or her influence affected the judgment that was given. We can never know. But the truth is, Nigerians begins to question, where do we go from here? These are very difficult times. Did she really commit a judiciary coup? Is the question most people are asking. So what do you think? Are you also in that school of thought that she did something she shouldn't have done? Because as we all know very cleverly and very well, what she said went a long way. And how she said it, it was a video. If you have not seen it, please go to Apple Line Media on their videos and see for yourself. Unashamedly, she was in one of these programs, and she just said it and said, you know what, this is it. Yeah, we've done well. Tinubu's lawyers, know how to do these things. And people were like, madam, you for not talking like that. You for not talking like that, you know. And this is what is happening. Every single person needs to understand this, that this country will remain in backward position if we do not tell the truth. And if we do not have men and women who are ready to uphold the truth, even at this time, we may not be able to get on with the truth. What Mary Odili said, we heard our brothers, Ruben Abati and Rufai Oseni, they analyzed it, they talked about it, as they talked about it. For Ruben Abati said there was no big deal. Rufai Oseni said because of her position she shouldn't have done that. So whatever side of the divide you find yourself, don't forget that people are looking up to you. You must be careful how you go ahead, in terms of how you work in ensuring that the right thing is done. Mary Odili, some said, her action was already depicting, military, judiciary coup. That was why the judgment was as it is. What do you think? Do you subscribe to such? Do you believe in what has been said, or you think otherwise? Whatever line of the divide you find yourself, please leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. Bye for now. Bye-bye.